Hey guys, just wanted to make a video on supplements and what supplements I'm taking, where I get my supplements from. Um, Two reasons why I'm making this video. Firstly, the reason I'm not making this video, this is not a video to stroke my own ego or to get followers or any social media crap like that. I don't do that. But if you do, that's fine. You do you, whatever. The reasons I am making this video is uh, because two reasons. One, I've had a couple of mates tell me that they're feeling fatigued, run down, just their male vitality is not there anymore, and their recovery is not there, and they're just not feeling like they used to, which is normal. It happens. Um, and one of my mates I told about a certain supplement, which I'll show you later, and he's taken that and absolutely loves it. Absolutely loves it. So the other reason is vitamin D, in the sense that everyone's deficient in it, and if you're not, you're only just sufficient in it. Majority of people are deficient in it. It's readily available. It's affordable. So why aren't people on it? And the reason probably is because they don't want to go to the doctor and spend 2 hours waiting around and just to get their vitamin D done. When in actual fact, you're not just going there to get your vitamin D done. You're going to get, well, what I would say is 7 things done, not just vitamin D. You want to get 7 things done, minimum. If there's something else that you feel is important that should be getting done, do it. Talk to your doctor about it. Now, for anyone who doesn't know me, I am not a doctor. Don't proclaim to be one. Always discuss things like this with your doctor. But I'm just going to point out some supplements that I take that are quality. I've made some mistakes when it comes to supplements. And I'll get to why that is or what that is in a minute. But yeah, the 7 things that you should get tested. So you're not just getting in your car and going down, you're just getting your vitamin D done, and then, well, which one do I take? Which I'll get to, which one you should take in a minute. But you're getting 7 things done. And again, if you want to add an 8th or a 9th or whatever, go for it. If you feel that there's something else missing specifically with you, get that tested. Talk to your doctor about it. But 7 things, what are they? All right. Your testosterone. Your free testosterone if you're a male, your estrogen, your cholesterol, your vitamin D, your liver kidney function, and your thyroid. Okay, minimum 7 things get tested. Okay, if you're going to the gym and you can't lose weight, and then, well, I'll first start with why people don't go and get all those things done, or rather, why you should get those things done is because if you don't, then it's out of sight, out of mind. You don't address the issue. You know, if someone says, "Oh, how you feeling?" or whatever, yeah, I feel alright. Yeah, got 9 hours sleep, so yeah, I'm not feeling too bad. Had a coffee, so yeah, I'm alright. When in actual fact, you know, and that was me when I was severely deficient in vitamin D. And you sort of go on a day by day sort of feeling, yeah, I'm alright, yeah, whatever. You know, and that's generally what people do. But it's not, you shouldn't judge what your levels are on what you're feeling in that sense, because you don't know. You need to get your bloods read and tested to figure all that out. So say for instance, if you're at the gym, you're going to the gym and you're trying to lose a bit of fat, and you can't. And you're just like, you're putting in all this effort, eating the right foods and blah blah blah, and you just can't lose any fat. And you go and get these results or these tests, and then you see, oh, look at that, my thyroid's shit. Well, no wonder you're not losing any fat, because your thyroid's shit. You know, there might be other underlying issues, but you're going to struggle to lose fat if your thyroid's not working properly. And plus, it's going to cause other issues as well. And so you go back to your doctor, you address that issue, and then you get more reward for your effort in the gym. Oh, now I'm losing a bit of weight. Yeah, well, yeah, your thyroid wasn't functioning before. That's why you weren't. It To all the PTs out there as well. I I don't know because it's not my information. I'm not privy to it or whatever. But if you're a PT and you've got a slightly overweight person, I hope you're telling them to go get their bloods done. And I'm not talking about if you're training, say, a 15-year-old or a 19 or 20-year-old or a 21-year-old. If you've got an overweight person and they're trying to lose weight, don't just tell them to eat right. Yes, that's all great. Tell them to get their bloods done. Because if you're not, you're doing a disservice to them, and it's crap. It's crap. I not this isn't anyone specific or whatever, but I just have the assumption, and I don't know why that some PTs out there, again, don't know anyone personally, not anyone that I've come across or anything like that at all. It's just that go get your bloods done to see what's going on with your body. And so once all that stuff is staring you in the face, it's like, oh shit, like this is staring me in the face and it's real, it's reality. You know, then you're more inclined to address it and figure out ways to bring those levels up. So for vitamin D, for instance, if you're low, which I guarantee, if you get tested for vitamin D, you're pretty much going to be low. So what do you do with those results? Okay, well, you go down to your chemist and you get vitamin D. You ask for practitioner grade vitamin D. Okay, why practitioner grade? I mean, there's a whole bunch out there on the counter, but practitioner grade, reason being, is because it's regulated. It's quality regulated. It needs to have a certain pass mark. Otherwise, it's turfed. They're behind the counter. You just go up to the counter, ask, hey, I want practitioner grade vitamin D. They'll say, which one? Do you want the 1,000 unit, international unit tablets, or do you want the 7,000? The 1,000 are 1 a day tablets. The 7,000 are 1 a week. Now, I'll show you the boxes they come in. Excuse the first box because this is a used packet. So the first one looks like that. And that's it. That's the 7,000 IU D3. And the other one looks like that. They're 1 a week. That's what they look like. They're readily available. And that's all you do. You just get that. Now, vitamin D, it's actually a hormone because of the way it behaves, but for the purposes of this video, we'll just call it vitamin D. It's responsible for a hell of a lot, especially with your immune system. It's like I said, bang for buck. It's the most, or the best vitamin out of all the ones that I've got. With me, my vitamin D, when I got mine tested, I was anything lower than 50, you're considered deficient. Anything lower than 20, you're severely deficient. I was at 25. And the biggest thing that I noticed was my skin. I used to break out quite a bit, and I tried a hell of a lot. Nothing would work. I tried vitamin D, and it was like a light switch. Like, I didn't break out at all. It was unreal. Then I started researching as to what was going on. Why does vitamin D work? Well, I found out that vitamin D with the skin, your new skin to dead skin cycle, that clock, the speed at which that clock works has to do with how high your vitamin D levels are. So if your vitamin D is really low, that clock is going to go very, very slowly. And what happens is when you're coming to the dead skin phase, you've got dead skin sitting on your face blocking your pores. Then the slower that clock works, the slower new skin cells generate and come in. And so when I took my vitamin D, I didn't get any breakouts at all. And I thought, okay, well, I'm going to test this. And I ate a shitty diet for about a week and a half just to test it. And chocolates, crap. Didn't wash my face regularly, just to test it and see what was really going on, or what the results would be. And I think I broke out once, and that was it. And yeah, it was great. Like, it was just, it's responsible, like I said, for so much. Everyone should be on it. How much do you take? Well, I take the 7,000 one a week, but I don't take it once a week. I take one tablet every second day. Now, you can overdose on vitamin D and cause other issues, but one 7,000 unit tablet every second day is not going to overdose. You can take anywhere from 3,000 to 5,000 units per day without overdosing. I know a doctor in America who I've listened to. She knows her shit inside and out, and she is on 6,000 IU a day. Okay, again, talk to your doctor, yada yada yada. I take one every second day, and it's great. So that's your vitamin D. Now, the products that I use, I'll start with the one that my friend is on, my mate's on at the moment. This is not for women, this is for men. If your male vitality is suffering, your libido, your get up and go, your testosterone, all of that, and this is really a great supplement for anybody any male that's over 30 and over. And I'll talk about why. And that is Male Fuel by Gentech. There it is there. This stuff you get from Australian Muscle, Massive Joe's, Supplement Warfare, those sorts of places. This was actually one of the first products that Gentech released, and it's been popular ever since for good reason. Again, it's not cheap, but it's quality. It really is quality. It's about $80 for 120 capsules. You can take 2 a day, or you can take 4 a day. If you take 4 a day, it's generally 2 before training and 2 before bed. Or if you want, you can just take 2 before training and that's it, or 1 before training, or I'll probably take 2 before training. If you want to take 1 before bed, you can do that. You can mix and match, see how you feel. On your off days, if you're not training, you can take 1 in the morning, and then 2 before bed, and just see how you feel. But this is a really good product, like I said. So I'll run through what is in it. So per capsule, you get 5,000 milligrams of tribulus. Now that's Bulgarian tribulus, the best sort of tribulus, and it's tribulus from the root, not the stem. Cheap tribulus, if it's cheap for a reason, and it's most likely because the tribulus has been taken from the stem of the plant, not the root. And don't bother, just don't bother. What are we? Okay, so next is saw palmetto. So each capsule has 1,000 milligrams of saw palmetto in it. Now, saw palmetto is great for men 30 and over. Saw palmetto protects your prostate from enlarging too quickly. Saw palmetto can stop testosterone converting to estrogen, which is men, we don't want that. So yeah. The next is horny goatweed. Now, no secret as to what that does. Works great. Everything that's in this product is quality. It's sourced from quality. Hence why it's very popular. It just works. It works. So yeah, the horny goatweed that's in this is 500 milligrams per capsule. So, you know, if you're taking 4 of these a day, then you're getting some good stuff. And then next is magnesium, which is 13.5 milligrams per capsule. Zinc, 5.4 milligrams per capsule, and B6, 4.32. And Those all work synergistically. They're the amounts they are not by accident. That's on purpose. And everything in here is quality. So if you're a male and you want your male vitality back, your testosterone, your energy levels, your sex life, your libido, whatever, you'll be hard pressed to find anything better than this. Like I said, it's not cheap, but it works. It is quality. That's it. Male Fuel by Gentech. All right. Next. Next is one that is a bit of a strange one. It is quality, but this has been promoted on Talkback Radio lately. It is good. I have tried it. It's more of a all-round sort of multivitamin, but it is very powerful. It's a superfood, and that is Power Pollen by Nature B. Comes from New Zealand. There is there. It really is quality. I'll just give me a second. I'll just get the. All right. So I just got the pamphlet that the Power Pollen comes with, and it basically just runs through what it's good for, what it's got in it, and it has a lot in it. It really does have a whole bunch of good stuff in it. I'll briefly go over it. It's basically, oh geez, it's got a lot of stuff in it. Where are we? It's got 11 enzymes and coenzymes, 11 carbs, 14 essential fatty acids. It's got about 14, 15 different vitamins, 15 different minerals, all sorts of good stuff. Vitamin A, B1, B2, B3, 5, 6, 12, vitamin C, F, D, E, H and K, vitamin PP, folic acid, all sorts of stuff, zinc, magnesium, calcium, iron, copper, all sorts of minerals. It really is good. As for what it's done for me, and I listened to the Talkback Radio this is promoted on, and all sorts of people will ring in with how they've been feeling on it, and people talk about how it's really calmed their anxiety down. They're not as tired, they're not as moody, they're more happy. It works. The way that Luke Boner, who's the radio station presenter, talks about what it does is it sort of fills in the gaps. So what it does for different people will vary, I think. But I know it is a quality product. It is very good. They have a deal on at the moment, which is a month's supply, full money back guarantee. What they don't tell you though is the postage is about $18 from New Zealand. So yeah, you can get your $30 back from the 1 month supply if you choose to. But you're going to be, I'm pretty sure you're going to be paying for the postage anyway. So, but still, it's a good deal. Again, it is a quality product. Nature B, Power Pollen. Yeah, I paid about $120 for 2 3-month supply bottles. So 6 months all up for $120 for something that has all of this in it. See if you can get a good look at that. So that's all the stuff that it has in it. Talks about what it's good for, restores your energy, and there is a lot of people that do call in to the station and talk about how their energy has picked up something fierce. For what it's done for me, has done a couple of things. When I wake up and get going a lot quicker. I've noticed that my mood is a lot happier. I'm more relaxed. I'm more cognitively alert. Like when you're thinking about, oh, what's that word? I'm thinking of? Those words are coming to me a lot quicker, and those are the things I've just noticed. And and so I've only been on it for a little bit now, probably about 3 weeks, I think, and it is quality. It really is a quality product. So yeah, that's it there. Nature Beat Power Pollen. If you do order this on the website, they sell other things as well, but if you do order this, there are 2 postage options. There's one that's about $15 and there's another one that's $18. Get the $18 one because it's only $3 extra, but it does arrive at your doorstep a shitload quicker. So that's it. I'll show you what they look like. If you don't like swallowing capsules, that's fine. You can just break them apart and sprinkle it over your breakfast or whatever. That's what they look like. There. That's it. 2 a day. That's it. For something that's packed full of that stuff that I showed you before, it's quality. Okay. So yeah, check them out. Nature Bee is the website. So Nature Bee. So you just give them a Google. Easy to find. Have a read up on them. Next up, I'll actually talk about something that didn't really work for me. So I probably won't be getting it again, but it's actually something from Australia. It's quality. It has a lot of hype around it, but didn't really feel too much for me. I'm sure my body appreciated it, but I don't think I'll be getting it again. This is probably something that I'll probably just order, I think, once a year. And that is Wild Harvested Mushrooms by Life Cycle. So they're a company out of Byron Bay. Have a lot of hype around them. A lot of people swear by it. Basically what it is, it's just liquid with a particular type of, there's a droplet there, with a particular type of mushroom. So this one's lion's mane, which is responsible for certain things. And then you've got reishi there, turkey tail, cordyceps, and last one is shiitake. So there they are. They're liquids, and each one is responsible for a particular type of thing. So one's responsible for some you take in the AM, some you take in the PM. One's responsible for your libido, as well as probably a few other things as well. But one's responsible for how well you sleep and your energy and a whole bunch of other things. I do know their quality because I sussed out their website, and the reviews looked really well. I first heard about these from a UFC fighter who's now promoting the hell out of them. He's on them and swears by them, and yeah, he endorses them now and says he's had energy for days on these. All of these 5 200 mil, sorry, 120 mil. Each one's 120 mil, vegan friendly, 60 serves in each bottle. So they last me a while for $200. Like I said, probably I'll just get it once a year. Body would have appreciated it, I think. So yeah, and all of these are infused in a kakadu plum. So kakadu plum is native to Australia, which has astronomically high levels of vitamin C. It's really good. So again, it's quality stuff. But because I didn't feel anything, I'm not gonna order them again, I don't think. But that's not to say that it's not going to do wonders for you. So yeah, if you want to try them out, check out the website. It's Life Cycle. They're in Byron Bay. They're good. Next up, I will talk about where are we? Okay, so this is a website that I've gone to or found that's really, really, really good. If you want individual things, men and women, you know, a particular vitamin for a particular reason or something, they're very good. They sell all sorts of things, and that is Australian Natural Care. They're based in Sydney. very good company, and I'll explain reasons why. One, their prices are very good. They're very good. You can either go to Chemist Warehouse and get all this stuff and spend half a day reading the label, figuring out, oh, do I want this, that, and the other, or you can all just get it from the one spot and have prices that are just as competitive and better quality as well, and I'll explain why in a minute. But Australian Natural Care, they are great. One of the other things that makes them great is that you can call them and request a naturopath call you back and talk about any concerns about any products, any ingredients. And I had a chat with one, took her 15 minutes to call me back, which was really good. And I actually talked about something that they didn't actually sell. So they don't actually sell a lot of any of the stuff that I was talking about. But she was happy to point me in the right direction and talk about the stuff that I was mentioning. And I don't really know of any other company that does that. So that's really, really good. Yeah, if you have any concerns about any of the ingredients and you just want to talk to them and say, hey, look, I'm feeling this, I'm this old, I'm male or female, whatever, what's pretty much the best thing that you can recommend for me to feel better or address this issue or whatever. Their naturopaths are good. And yeah, the other thing as well is if you're a Bupa member, which I am, you get discounts on basically, I wouldn't say all of their products, but a hell of a lot. Probably about 90% of their products you get discount on. And it works in a way where you log into your Bupa account and you scroll down to discounts or things like that, and you'll see Australian Natural Care there. You click on it and it will automatically open up an email saying, hey, activate my account, and it will be sent to Australian Natural Care, and they'll do that. And once it's done on your account, it's applied automatically to every product that they have savings on. It's not like you need to enter a promo code in the checkout or anything like that every time. It's automatically applied to every product. So I got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got about 9 products from them, and there's reason. I know that's a high number, but it was so convenient. It was so convenient adding it all to the cart and just basically getting it delivered all in the one go, knowing that their prices are very competitive. And I know their ingredients are quality as well. They're all Australian company. All of their ingredients are sourced from Australia. But the reason I know their quality is basically, I'll take saw palmetto, for example. Now, I'm just going to bring something up here. Give me a second. Okay, so if I go with Blackmore's saw palmetto, now Blackmore's are a good company. They're really good. Okay, Chemist Warehouse is selling them half price at the moment, $30 for 120 capsules. Now let's have a look here. So, right. Now, the amount of saw palmetto in this. So let's say $30, 120 capsules. It's pretty good for saw palmetto. And Blackmore's, like I said, quality brand. And so Australian Natural Care, you get 45 capsules, and I believe this cost me, I think it was about $18. So bang for buck, yeah, Chemist Warehouse one is better, cheaper. But it's cheaper, but it's not better. And the reason is because if you look at the label on the Blackmore's, again, not a cheap brand, they're quality. The amount of saw palmetto in there is, where is it? 1.6 grams per capsule. Whereas these guys, each capsule contains saw palmetto 3.2 grams. But not only that, it also contains a lot of other things that help with your body as well. So what else does it have in it? Along with zinc, selenium, which are important as well. So it has a lot of other stuff in it as well. Ginseng, I think, is in here. Yep, ginseng's in here. And there's a few other ones as well. Not even going to try and pronounce that. Tomato extract, which I don't know what's that's good for, but pumpkin seed, which is good, blocks DHT. Yeah, zinc, selenium. So it has a few other things in it as well. So that's how I know this is quality. So yeah, these guys are great. Australian Natural Care. Give them a sus. I won't go through everything that I'm on from Australian Natural Care because it's individual to me. If you want to know what I am on from them, just ask. Put something down in the comments section or whatever. And yeah, away you go. One thing I will... Well, actually, no, two things that I will suggest that I am on. Or three, actually. Actually, four. I'm scrolling through. I'm just going to tell you everything that I'm on because basically all of these are important, essentially. So, if you're 30, 35 and over, COQ10, one a day. Really, really good. I'm just going to fly through these guys. Liver Care Milk Thistle. Really, really good. Curcumin. Really, really good for blood circulation and the heart. As well as other things. Really, really good. Probiotics. 32 billion. Really, really good. And digestive enzymes. This is really, really good. For your body to process food that you throw at it, this is essential. Again, Australian Natural Care are great with their pricing, great with their information. Yeah, so there's a couple of other things I take as well. Krill oil, but I won't tell you everything that I take. Not that it's a secret or anything, but just don't want to, bore you with everything that I take there. Although I pretty much did, but whatever. Yeah, and one of the mistakes that I made with vitamins, I mean, I've sifted through a lot of crap to find these guys and one of the mistakes that you make is you buy, well, that I made, is that you buy all of these supplements and pretty soon you get a shelf full of supplements. Full, like I have. And it gets tiresome to say, oh, I'll take this and I'll take that and, oh, I'll forget and I'll take this and a bit of that and blah, blah, blah and all this and that. And you're skipping and you're flying blind and you're just taking drips and drabs here and there and you're not taking them all like you should, and it just gets tiresome and they just sit on the shelf and you don't really want to do it. Whereas these products that I've got, for me, I know that they're quality, they're easier to take. It's still a lot, but I know everything that I'm taking is quality and it has a purpose, and I feel great on all of them. I feel great. If you're going to try any of these, start with these things that I recommend, because I know that they're quality. And I mean, you can try a whole bunch of stuff and sift through whatever, but I can vouch for these. These are quality products. If you want to go out and shop on your own and try and do the guesswork that I've already sifted through, be my guest. Go for it. If it comes to something like, say, vitamin C, you can get away with buying the cheap stuff because it's easy to produce, it's easy to make. It is cheap, but it's still good. The cheap stuff is good. It's just easy to make. So Synovus, I just get that. Synovus, vitamin C, does the job. It's fine. But if it's something like zinc, you need to make sure you get it from a quality source. I get Ethical Nutrients from the health food shop down near me. That's good. One a day. It's good stuff.